Hi there. Welcome to my place. This is Monday, and it's Monday evening, and we are doing our evening devotional. And I trust that you are enjoying this time. I do encourage you to like and share what you are seeing, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube or however you end up doing that. It just would help out a lot to get the word out. Today I want to look into Hebrews chapter. Well, hello. Welcome to my place. It's Tuesday evening and we are in Hebrews chapter 4. So let's get right into it. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 2 says, "For indeed the gospel was preached to us as well as to them, but the word which they heard did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in those who heard it." I want to continue. "For we who have believed to enter that rest, as he has said, so I swore in my wrath, they shall not enter my rest. Although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. For he has spoken in a certain place of the seventh day in this way, and God rested on the seventh day from all his works. And again in this place, they shall not enter my rest. Since therefore it remains that some must enter it, and those to whom it was first preached did not enter because of disobedience." And so, first of all, it says that the word they heard did not profit them because it was not united by faith in those who had heard. It's important to be hearing the words of God, but not just the words of man. We need to be careful where we get our words from. It's so difficult because here I am a preacher and I preach the words of God and I preach from the word of God and I preach, sometimes it comes down to my opinion on the word of God. And it's difficult because I'm asking that you find some place that preaches the word of God and that it's not just heard from man. So what it all comes down to really is that you need to study the word to prove that it is true. You know, Paul said that of the Berean church. He said, I wish you were all like the Bereans who take what I say and study it to prove that it's true. And that's really what we all need to do. And so the place that you need to find to get your words of God needs to be a place that speaks the word of God with kingdom authority. But then you must unite your faith with the word in order for it to profit you anything. And that's where it comes important. It's not just hearing it. Hearing can build faith, but it's not just hearing it. And it's not just building your faith. There's also okay, what does this mean for me, and how is it going to change things in my life? So we continue on in here, and in Hebrews 4 verse 3 it says, "We who have believed enter into that rest." And really, what rest is that? Well, that's the rest that believes in his works were finished from the foundation of the world. And that's what we talked about yesterday quite a bit. It was the whole thing that Jesus on the cross rested his head and said it was finished. And he rested with the finished work. And because of God's rest, we have the opportunity to enter into that same rest. But not everyone enters into that rest because belief is the key to this. And we go into verse 6 and it says that we all have the opportunity to enter, and we need to hear, we need to believe, and we need to obey. This is that theme that I talked about a little bit last week. It's the theme of the year, it seems. It's how I started the year off with a series on hear, believe, and obey. But there have been so many different messages that I've heard since January. And also not necessarily that it was a preaching that theme, but it was innuendos. It was things that were kind of in the background that said the same thing. It's reiterated this theme in the past few months. So I do say that let's do it. Let's trust God. Let's believe him, let's obey him, and let's enter into his rest. I pray that that meant a lot to you this week. And so as we close off today, I pray that God's richest blessings be upon you. And we'll see you again